71-year-old went from barely walking upstairs to hiking pain-free in just 8 weeks. Want to know the secret? Just 5 minutes a day doing 3 simple exercises. No doctors, no surgery, no fancy equipment. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what to do. If you're over 60 and dealing with knee pain, listen up. You're not alone, and you're definitely not stuck with it forever. Whether it's arthritis, weakness from sitting too much, or your knees just feeling unstable, the right exercises can change everything. Scientists have proven that strengthening the muscles around your knees can cut your pain by 40% and help you move like you used to. Some people even avoid surgery completely. Here's the thing, your knees can't do this alone. They need the muscles around them to be strong. When those muscles get weak, well, your knees take all the beating, and that's when the pain starts. Before we get into it, drop a comment and tell me where you're watching from and how old you are. I'd love to know who's joining me today. All right, let's jump into the 3 best exercises to make your knees strong again. We're starting with number 3. Exercise 3, seated knee extension. Think about the big muscles on the front of your thighs. Those are your quadriceps, and they're like bodyguards for your knees. When they're weak, your knees become wobbly and easy to hurt. Every time you stand up, walk, or climb stairs, these muscles control how your knee bends and straightens. If they're weak, your knee joint takes damage it shouldn't have to deal with, and that means pain and worn-out cartilage. Well, this seated exercise makes those muscles strong without putting any stress on your actual knee joint. It works especially well on a muscle called the vastus medialis, which keeps your kneecap tracking properly and keeps everything stable. In 2024, researchers studied 400 seniors with knee arthritis who did quad exercises 3 times a week. After just 12 weeks, their knee pain dropped by 35%, and they could move 42% better. The study found that even getting just 10% stronger in your quads makes a huge difference in how much pressure your knee feels every day. Here's how to do it. Sit in a solid chair with your back against the backrest. Put your feet flat on the floor, knees bent at a right angle. Hold the sides of the chair. Now slowly straighten your right leg and lift your foot until your leg is straight out in front of you, parallel to the floor, or as high as you can go comfortably. Don't lock your knee. Hold this for 3 seconds and really squeeze that thigh muscle. You should feel it working on top of your thigh. Then slowly lower your foot back down. Don't just drop it. Control it all the way down. That lowering part is just as important. Don't jerk your leg up fast. That can hurt your knee and doesn't work as well. Keep it slow and smooth. Your upper body shouldn't move at all. Do 10 reps on your right leg, then switch to your left for 10 more. That's 1 set. Do 2 or 3 sets on each leg. If 10 is too hard at first, start with 5 and work your way up. Rest 30 seconds between sets. After a few weeks, you can add a light ankle weight, maybe 1 or 2 pounds, to make it harder. Tonight, grab a dining chair and do 1 set of 10 on each leg. You don't need anything else. Just focus on slow movements and feel those muscles working. Do this every day for a week, and notice how your legs start feeling stronger. The seated knee extension builds your foundation, but your knees need more than just strong quads. The second exercise works a muscle group most people forget about, but it's critical for keeping your knees stable. Exercise 2, standing hamstring curl. Everyone talks about quads, but the hamstrings on the back of your thighs are just as important. They work opposite to your quads, controlling how your knee bends and keeping everything stable. When hamstrings are weak, your muscles get unbalanced. That leads to your knee tracking wrong, extra stress on the joint, and more chance of getting hurt. So a lot of seniors rely too much on their quads because hamstrings get weak faster when you're not active. This standing hamstring curl strengthens the back of your thigh while also improving your balance when standing on one leg. It teaches your knee to move safely through its full range while building strength in the back of your leg, which you need for walking, climbing stairs, and standing up from a chair. It also works your core and hip muscles, making your whole lower body work better together. In 2023, researchers at the University of Delaware looked at muscle balance in seniors with knee pain. They found that people whose hamstrings were less than 60% as strong as their quads had way more knee pain and trouble moving. After 8 weeks of hamstring exercises, most people improved that balance and had 48% less knee pain during everyday activities. The study made it clear you need balanced leg strength, not just strong quads. Stand behind a sturdy chair and lightly hold the back for balance. Feet should be hip-width apart with your weight even on both feet. Shift your weight a bit onto your left leg. Keep your right thigh still and straight up and down. Then bend your right knee and curl your heel up toward your butt. Lift as high as you can, ideally making a 90-degree angle. Hold at the top for 2 seconds and squeeze that hamstring muscle. You should feel it in the back of your thigh. Slowly lower your foot back to the floor with control. Keep your standing legs slightly bent, not locked. Your hips should stay level, not tilting to one side. Well, don't lean forward or arch your back when you curl your leg up. That takes the work away from your hamstrings and can hurt your lower back. Stay upright and keep your core tight. Do 12 reps on your right leg, then switch to your left for 12 more. Do 2 or 3 sets on each leg. If balancing is tough at first, hold the chair with both hands. As you get better over a few weeks, try using just one hand or even just your fingertips. Rest 30 seconds between sets. To make it harder, slow it down. Take 4 seconds to curl up and 4 seconds to lower down. That really works the muscle. After you do your seated knee extensions tonight, move to a chair and do 1 set of 12 hamstring curls on each leg. Focus on staying upright and really squeezing the back of your thigh at the top. But this combo of quad and hamstring work gives you the balance strength your knees are begging for. You've now strengthened the front and back of your thighs. But there's one more critical piece. The number 1 exercise targets the muscle most people ignore, but it's absolutely essential for stable, pain-free knees. Exercise 1. Wall sit. The wall sit is a holding exercise that builds incredible endurance in all the muscles supporting your knee at once: quads, hamstrings, and glutes. Unlike exercises that work one muscle at a time, the wall sit copies what your muscles do in real life, like when you're walking, standing in line, or hiking. A lot of seniors can make individual muscles stronger but still struggle with activities that need muscles to work for a long time. The wall sit fixes that problem. When you hold your body in a sitting position against a wall, your muscles work hard without moving. This builds endurance and trains your muscles to support your knee continuously. The wall sit also strengthens your glutes and hip muscles, which control how your knee lines up. When your hips are weak, your knees collapse inward when you move, and that creates bad stress on the joint. This exercise stops that from happening. A major 2024 study from Johns Hopkins University compared different knee exercises in 600 seniors over 16 weeks. People who did exercises like wall sits showed 56% better improvement in knee pain during long activities compared to those who only did moving exercises. Researchers found that holding exercises improve your tendons in a good way, making force transfer better and joints more stable. Wall sits specifically helped people walk longer distances without their knees getting tired. Stand with your back against a smooth wall, feet hip-width apart, and about 2 feet from the wall. Slowly slide down the wall by bending your knees like you're sitting in an invisible chair. Lower yourself until your thighs are parallel to the floor, or as close as you can get comfortably. Your knees should be right above your ankles, not sticking out past your toes. Your back should stay flat against the wall from your tailbone to your shoulders. Press your lower back into the wall to work your core. Your arms can hang at your sides or rest on your thighs. Hold this position and breathe normally. Don't hold your breath. Keep your weight even on both legs. Don't let your knees cave inward toward each other. Keep your knees lined up over your feet, pointing the same direction as your toes. If your knees collapse in, it means your hip muscles are weak and it's bad for your knees. Also, don't sit too low at first. If parallel thighs are too hard, start higher and work your way down as you get stronger. Hold the wall, sit for 20 to 30 seconds to start. Rest for 60 seconds, then do it again for 2 or 3 total holds. If 20 seconds is too hard, start with 10 and build up. As you get better over the weeks, add 5 seconds each week until you can hold it for 60 seconds. The goal is to keep your muscles working steadily, not to kill yourself on day one. Good form matters more than how long you hold it. After you finish your seated knee extensions and hamstring curls tonight, end with one wall sit. Find a clear wall. Slide down to a comfortable spot and hold for 20 seconds. Feel all the muscles in your thighs and hips working together to support you. That's what building knee-supporting strength feels like. Make this your daily routine for 2 weeks and track how much longer you can hold it. Now that you know all 3 exercises, here's how to put them together into one complete routine. Start with seated knee extensions to wake up and strengthen your quads. Move right to standing hamstring curls to balance that strength by working the back of your thighs. Finish with wall sits to build the endurance and combined strength your knees need for real life. This whole routine takes 10 to 12 minutes, and you should do it 4 to 5 times a week. Consistency beats intensity every time. Well, research shows that seniors who exercise 4 times a week see way better results than those who go hard once or twice a week. Your muscles need regular work to build and keep strength. Rest days matter. Take at least 2 days off each week so your muscles can recover and adapt. On rest days, gentle walking or stretching is great, but skip the strengthening exercises. As the weeks go by, you'll notice things getting easier, your knees feeling more stable, and less pain when you're doing everyday stuff. Most people feel real improvements in 3 to 4 weeks, with big changes by 8 weeks. Your knee strength at 60, 70, or older doesn't have to get worse. With these 3 exercises done regularly, you're giving your knees exactly what they need. Strong quads for stability, strong hamstrings for balance, and endurance for staying active. A lot of seniors are shocked to find they can move better at 70 than they could at 65, just because they built the right strength. Start tonight with 1 set of each exercise. Do it again tomorrow. In a few weeks, you'll feel the difference in your knees with every step you take. Your mobility is worth 10 minutes a day.